Hi, this is Jessica Timchuk, and I want to talk about trusting and obeying God even when you don't understand. So there may be times in your life where God tells you that something you're doing is wrong, or that there's something that is a better choice than what you're currently doing, and you might not understand why God is saying what he is saying. And you might even research for a long time and still not understand why in this specific instance God is telling you to do a certain thing. You just need to trust that God is not telling you something that you're not happy with to hurt you. He's telling you because you need to hear it and it'll help you in the long run. So I know that it can be hard to obey God sometimes, but we only see part of the picture, and God sees the whole picture. And God sees sometimes the hurt and consequences that life will bring because you did it your own way. And it's just like a parent, like sometimes a 2-year-old doesn't understand why their mom is holding their hand and not letting them run across the street. And there's just like general rules in the Bible that people look and they think, why is God's trying to take away my fun? But no, God is trying to save you from heartache and pain. Basically, God wants you to obey because it shows you love him, but also because he cares about you and your well-being. And you don't know what's best for you. You don't know better than God. And you don't understand the effects of sin and the effects sin has on your spirit like God does. And you don't understand sometimes the good that God is going to bring, because God doesn't always show you because he wants you to follow him, the good that God will bring as you obey him and follow him. You don't always understand how God sees it, because God can see every aspect of everything. So you might feel alone, like God doesn't understand, but the thing is God just understands all too well what is right and what is good for you. Just like a toddler might think God doesn't understand, or their parent doesn't understand when their parent takes something from them. But the thing is dangerous. So sometimes things, God just knows us so well, like the back of his hand, if I can use that analogy. So when we think we know better than God, it just causes pain and heartache. And so just know that God created you, so God knows what's best for you. And you're never going to know more about yourself and what's good for you than God will, because God is all-knowing and all-powerful. So you're a human, and a human can only know so much about what's good for them. And a God that knows all the names of the stars certainly knows what you should do with your life. And certainly hiding from God isn't going to help you, and running from what he wants you to do only leads to heartache in the long term and regret. So just follow God today and understand later. Just rest in his love and peace.